Hey everybody, this is Charlene Davis and I'm coming to you from my home office here in Wisconsin where I work online as an online marketer and an affiliate marketer, and I wanted to introduce you to something that I have come across recently in the last 4 weeks or so, and it's been a game changer. There's a company called MyEcon, and I was drawn to it. Some of you know my background as I used to be a business owner, a traditional business owner, had real estate, brick and mortar retail businesses, and in 2008, when the economy took a big hit, so did my company. And by 2010, we couldn't stay afloat anymore and we lost everything. And I found myself starting over and struggling financially in mounds of debt, terrible credit, and these are all things that were very personal to me. So when I discovered MyEcon and how they were really helping people change their situations, their credit, how to get them out of debt faster, how to teach them how to save for their futures, how to correctly do a W-4 to increase their cash flow, I really felt like I needed to share this with others. And it's amazing how many people, 80%, 85% of the people in the United States really struggle with the exact same thing. You know, your credit, did it go bad because you got ill, you were in the hospital, you had mounds of medical bills, you can't pay those, so what happens? Everything goes into collections and your credit score plummets. Okay, so health problems is one that people challenge with. Maybe you found yourself in a situation where your company went under, you lost your job, your company got bought out, you lost your job. And then what happens? Same thing, you can't pay your bills, everything goes into collections and your credit score plummets. These are things that happen to us over the course of time, but I want you to know that you can change this. You can make that change. You can repair your credit. You can get those things off your credit report and get your score where it needs to be so you can get a loan, buy a car, buy a home. Maybe you need to take out a mortgage to fix your home. I don't know. But a lot of people, and I was in this very same situation where I couldn't buy anything without a cosigner. Everything that we did financially, my husband's name only was on everything. Our house, our cars, everything. I couldn't do anything. And I had my business before my husband, so it didn't affect his credit. It just affected mine, but I couldn't do anything on my own. I was a 40-year-old woman who could not get a $5,000 loan. That's a big kick in the teeth when I had mortgages and I had lines of credit for millions of dollars. And then I found myself several years later and I couldn't get a loan for $5,000. So over the years, I tried to fix my credit on my own, and it costs a lot of money. If you've looked into getting your credit repaired, it can cost you $500 to $700 to get it fixed. Most law firms and things like that will take care of it, but they charge a lot of money. And then you're already trying to save money, and that is a struggle in itself. So when I came across this company, I discovered a couple of things. You can get started for $34.95. $34.95. You can't even walk into Walmart or Target and spend less than $100. And you can go ahead here and get your credit fixed for, it's $34.95 a month. However, you can get your stuff taken care of in 30 to 90 days. It doesn't take very long. And so what I wanted to show you is a little bit about how the program works. We do have other things within the program, but I'm really going to focus on the credit repair today because that seems to be the biggest challenge that people have. So I'm going to, my screen changed, so we'll see if I can find it here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so when you get started, you'll be able to access a screen like this, and these are the different tools that are available. I'm going to go what's in call of our income shifting membership. And in here, we can talk about how to repair your credit, how to defend your credit, how to change your cash flow to help you pay off debt, and a number of other things. But I'm going to focus on the credit repair today. And give it a second while it pops up here. And basically what this does for you, it's going to be a series of videos, okay? This first is an introduction video. Then we're going to go into 750 credit plan. And in here, it's going to give you a number of different trainings. What we found is some of this stuff you may already know, but a lot of people don't know how to do this. They don't understand how credit works. They don't understand what a score is and how your score works. So we're going to take you back to the beginning. First of all, just a quick introduction. How do you get a credit report? You know, you can obtain your free credit report through a number of different sources, and we go through that in the second module. The third module is how to read your credit report. This is a challenge in itself, and all the credit bureaus, each credit report is read differently. So then we're going to take a look at how to identify the things that you want to remove and how to dispute those items on your credit report. It's a great time right now because there's a lot of discrepancies in the credit bureau. So if you're writing them a letter, they're not going to take the time to research that to find out, do you owe this or not owe this, or is this bad debt or what is it? They're just taking it off. That's why this is such a great time to be able to do that. So how to dispute the items on your credit report, how to remove them, and then how to reduce credit utilization. And basically what credit utilization is, debt to asset ratio. So let's say, and it's mostly dealing with credit cards. So let's say you have $20,000 in credit limit. Okay, how much do you have charged on those credit cards? So if you have a $20,000 credit limit and you're charged at $20,000, that's 100% utilization of your credit. If you have $10,000 on your card and you have a $20,000 limit, that's a 50% utilization. And I can't remember what the magic number is that these banks look for, but they are looking at your credit utilization as well when you are looking to finance anything. So you want that number to be low. I can't remember if it's 25% or 35% or what is that. So in our other programs, we actually lay out a plan for you. What is your debt? What are your minimum payments? What's your interest rate? And we help you put a plan together to get that stuff paid down. Okay, and then we talk about how to add to your credit history. You know, how do we now get good credit? Now that we've removed the bad credit, how do we get good credit? How to apply for credit, how to have an appropriate credit mixture of different credit types, credit cards, mortgages, personal loans, and those type of things. And then you want to continue checking to make sure that there's not or you want to check to make sure that they respond in your favor. So you're going to continually check your credit to make sure things have been removed. So that, I mean, we take you from A to Z to learn about how you deal with credit. And a lot of people, including myself, are seeing results 30 to 90 days. So basically you're going to identify what you want to be removed. Then we have a number of different standard letters that you just customize a little bit, and you drop them in the mail. That's it. It's super easy, and anybody can do it. It's just there is a little bit of training and a little bit of work to get that taken care of. So I'm going to do some more videos like this. This is something that I've become very passionate about because I struggle with my credit, and I know almost everybody watching this also struggles with their credit. And even if you've always paid for everything in cash, you have no credit history. So therefore your credit stinks. And we talk about how to add your credit history. So even if you're not looking to remove bad things, but we can teach you the correct way to add to your credit history so you get a great credit score. In the state of Wisconsin, when we were looking at financing our house, they will not even consider you if your credit score is below, I want to say 650 or 660. So I couldn't be on the mortgage. I got to tell you, my credit score was like around a 520. So it was bad. Now it's much better. It's in the 600s, probably around 650 was the last time I checked here. But we can teach anyone who has no credit history at all how to create that credit history. So don't think that this isn't for you, because it can be. And the other thing I want to touch on quickly is this program is having great results. So then what happens is you can refer this to other people that are really struggling with this, your friends, your family, other people that online. And you can create this into a business for yourself, which is what I've done in trying to help other people. So by referring others, you can increase your cash flow on the back end. And that'll be another video where we go over the compensation plan. But if you could, please subscribe to my channel. Send me a friend request on Facebook if you're not already a Facebook friend. Also, put any questions below, and I will love to answer those questions. I'll put a link below this video as well, so you can go in and watch some of the materials and kind of poke around on your own and get some more details. But I want to be able to help you with this. Like I said, this is something that I've really developed a passion for. So again, I hope you have a great afternoon, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks so much.